pointing the camera at the actors and letting them do their job, taking the text, finding the subtext, and delivering it. When you're directing, this oftentimes it's like leading a three-ring circus, but there are days like that. And I remember very distinctly the day we shot that, me just sitting on an apple box and just staring at these guys for hours, and they were showing me my movie again. You know, the one I had in my head when I was there alone at the computer writing it, doing the adaptation. They were showing me my movie again, and it's so lovely to be reminded from time to time in the three-ring circus of directing a movie what your movie is. And that's the essence of the movie there, you know? So I didn't really have to do a damn thing that day. I just had to make sure the camera was in focus and sit and watch these guys do their brilliant work together. It was a real thrill.
How many takes for that scene?
Not a lot, I don't think.
I can't remember.
Not that many.
We did maybe
3
4 or 5 or something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I remember 3. Might have done 4 or 5. Mostly.
That's one of those moments when in your shooting, you know that like you say, that scene is really the movie. So all the stuff you've been doing leading up to it, once you get to that day when you're going to do that, it's there. It's ready to go. You don't really have to spend much time agonizing over it. Whereas if you scheduled that in the first couple weeks, it would have been impossible.
It wouldn't be so much. You wouldn't have learned, absorbed, felt.
And, we did shoot most of it in sequence.
In sequence, yeah.
We did, yeah.
That's a wonderful part about doing a movie like this, because you actually do grow with the part, you know, and it's easy. And
their relationship also grew during the filming.
Their relationship as human beings.
Just as just as friends, just as you know, Tim and Morgan, the actors, sort of bonding as people, and that I think showed up in the characters as well. It was a great advantage to be able to shoot in. We weren't in strict continuity, but we're definitely in continuity of years. So we would shoot out, say, 1947, and then move on to 1950, whatever. So the first parole thing that he shot was early in the schedule, and the last one was very late in the schedule. You know, and I think that was really advantageous to do it that way.
Two things can be said. One, movies like certainly Casablanca and perhaps even Citizen Kane may not have been as did not certainly have at their opening what they later grew to have. I mean, powerful take on.
It's a Wonderful Life too.
Wonderful Life too. Another perfect example of that. When you look at this now, where does it rank within the kinds of film experiences you have had? I mean, how many are there like this? 2 or 3?
I think there were 4.
4? Daisy?
Unforgiven.
Unforgiven.
Driving Miss Daisy. And Glory.
Glory.
Yeah.
But that makes a career worth right there.
Oh, heavens. I've had more.
That's 4 good movies.
Yeah.
That's
had
pretty
more
good
luck, more good fortune as an actor, being able to get these roles. I mean, I've had some wowies.
Some wowies?
Yeah. Yeah. This was a wowie, you know.
Yeah, this was a wowie. And how about you?
Same. Yeah, about 4.
3 or 4.
Yeah. I'd say Bull Durham. Dead Man Walking, and Mystic River. But you know what it gets down to also, beyond it, it's the experience itself. Because you can do a good movie, and it can be torture to do, and it can not live as a great experience. But all the movies I just mentioned, they're all with people that I really loved, and you know that's part of the whole trip of it. Is that if you can find yourself in a situation with someone for 3 months, where you get to be with really great people. It's the weird nature of this profession. You find yourself with groups. It's like gypsies. You find yourself with a different band of gypsies for 6 months or 4 months or whatever the time period is, and it becomes this golden little treasure in your life. And you look back on it, and Mr. River took 7 weeks, but that's so rich, that experience, that it'll hold me for a couple of years, I think, more. It's just
Who influenced you the most as a director?
Oh gosh, that's a really hard one to answer because I think every...
You started out writing.
Yeah, I started out writing. It still am, in large measure. You're only saying that because I've lost my hair.
You don't know something I don't know.
What I want to know is, after 10 years, why do I look like I've aged the most? That's what I want to know.
You don't.
You guys,
this is all white.
Yeah.
White.
I think every movie that touched my heart in some way, or stirred my intellect in some way, has been an influence. I mean, whether it's Citizen Kane or whether it's a Kubrick film, like 2001. I certainly, as you know, was deeply affected by Frank Capra's films.
Right.
You know, which nowadays qualifies me as a thorough sap, apparently, because we're in a very nihilistic world nowadays. But maybe not so much, because every once in a while you pull a rabbit out of the hat like this, and people go, "Wow, that said something hopeful to me."
Let me close with this. Did you guys know, as this was happening, that something special was taking place here?
No,
No?
I never know. I
So
can
you
never
can't
tell in a film, because you have moments. You don't have a whole film. You have moments on it, and we'll work together, and we know that we nailed the moment, but you don't know if you nailed the film.
But can you nail the film? He's got to nail the film.
He's got to nail the film.
Yeah. Same thing, or not?
Yeah.
You knew that you had good moments.
Yeah, but we didn't know.
You don't know.
You have good text. You have good actors. You do your job every day, and you hope that you have something good at the end of it.
Shooter.
But Deakins, fabulous cinematographer.
Was it
Really
hard to
great.
cut? I mean, this ended up how long?
2 hours and 22 minutes.
So did you start off with what? Three
It
and a
was like
half?
3 hours, 3 plus, something like that. That wasn't hard to cut.
And
'cause
then
you just-
again, we saw when you saw the movie, we all knew it was really great.
Yeah. Once you see it.
But we didn't know
Yeah,
that it
right.
was going to be what
No.
it became.
No.
Exactly right. There's one thing, you know it, and love it, and like it, and think it's great. The other is this another level it went to where it becomes a classic.
Yeah.
Which was a very slow build over a period of 10 years, and now we get to do our special 10-year anniversary. With,
How many films get that?
I mean, that's fantastic. Isn't that great?
So let me just end there. A 10th anniversary edition of the DVD will be released in September 2004, along with the re-release of the movie to 11 theaters nationwide. Shawshank Redemption, Castle Rock's entertainment production, directed by Frank and starring Morgan and Tim and wonderful actors, some no longer with us. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Happy flying.
Thank you,
Frank.
Charlie. Great to see you, as always.
Thank you.
Thanks,
you.
Charlie.
Shawshank Redemption, 10th anniversary. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.